Alright everyone, welcome to today's charting session. Medyo on time tayo, no? Yay! Okay, so yung pinaka nagiging delay ko lately is yung hinihintay ko lang na mag-update yung chart natin, no? Kasi di ba meron tayong 15-minute delay nga dahil sa nangyari with the PSE data feed, no? Sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam, what we do here is we typically look at either yung mga trending names, usually yung kasali sa listahan na yon, yung mga pangalan na gumalaw ng malaki or malaki yung value traded or perhaps minamatahan ng maraming tao and so on, no? Also, tumatanggap din po tayo ng mga chart requests. So kung meron po kayong mga requests, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Isama nyo rin po ron kung meron kayong mga tanong, meron kayong mga concerns, meron kayong mga suggestions and so on. Now, before we proceed with today's charting session, hihingi na ako ng advance paumanhin kung magkaroon ng konting glitch yung video natin because I'm trying out yung paglalagay na ng chapters or ng timestamp based sa suggestion ng karamihan ng tao, no? So, I'm trying that out today. I'm not 100% sure that I'll be doing it perfectly. So, if it doesn't end up ng super perfect, pasensya na. I'll work on it and trust me, I'll get it right sooner rather than later. Okay? So today, let's start off with Double Dragon or DD, no? This was a requested chart. I'm not sure kung ano yung nakikita ng nag-request nito. Perhaps iniisip niya na naka-carve out na tayo ng bottom kasi we have been consolidating between 6.85 to 6.3 lately, no? But for me, wala pa eh. Even if sabihin natin, we start trading above 7.3, above this, no? May possible untog pa tayo at 7.72. Now, if we can break above 7.72, then that opens up this wider range above from 7.72 hanggang 8.65. But until then, medyo tight yung range natin. Baka medyo mahirap siyang i-trade. Siyempre, depende pa rin yan kung ano po yung gamit yung sistema or ano yung gamit yung pamamaraan. But for me personally, it doesn't seem like it's going to be an easy trade. It feels like a hard trade. So, siguro konting patience pa muna. Let's see what other structure can develop from here before we decide kung worth it ba siya. Now, maaari isa sa mga rason kung bakit din to request kasi nga magre-release ng REIT yung DD, di ba? The city something. Hindi ko na maalala, no? But, I don't think na mag-reflect yun here, ganito kaaga. So, tignan natin kung magkaroon ng parang window dressing or parang show of strength kapag closer na to release. But for now, wala pa muna, no? If mabasag to the downside, mabasag yung 6.85, then yun, medyo baka balikan natin tong area na to from before. So, medyo malalim yan, no? Nasa mga 4.5 and so on. Next, tignan po natin yung SGP. And as always, titignan po natin siya sa 30-minute chart para lang mas may sense kasi hindi pa ganun kalaki yung structure niya, no? Now, as we discussed before, it was in a downtrend, di ba? Downtrend kasi nga high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and so on, no? Pababa na pababa. Right now, it's consolidating within this wide range here. Bakit itong wide range, hindi lang itong tighter range na to? Kasi kung titignan nyo, ito yung buong leg ng swing up eh. So dahil yan yung buong leg ng swing up, para masabi ko na nabasag na yung quote-unquote range, then I want to see price trade above 13.6. Pero pang samantala, we are trading within this tighter range beneath. That's from 12.86 hanggang 13.3. If mabasag yung 13.3, as mentioned kanina, may untog pa rin tayo around 13.58. Kung mabasag yung 13.58, then we're possibly looking at 14 as our next target, then followed by 14.28 above. Medyo mas mahirap siyang i-segment kasi syempre, number one, nasa lower time frame tayo. So, mas maraming peaks and troughs yung structure niya or troughs. How do you pronounce that? Peaks and valleys? Basta maraming taas-baba, no? So, because of that, mas marami tayong na-form na levels of resistance and support. But for now, I think mas maganda hintay-hintay muna. If sabihin natin, gusto nyong pumosisyon, feeling nyo tataas, then that's totally on you, no? Wala naman pong masama doon. Nasa sa inyo yan kung willing nyong isugal. pasok kayo dito, tas hintayin natin kung magkaroon tayo ng confirmation in the future. But for now, wala pa. If mabasag natin tong 12.86, then the next level of support will be at 12.54. And kapag mabasag pa rin pati yun, then baka medyo mas malalim na hukayin natin. Moving forward, we'll rediscuss it then if that should happen. Okay? Next, tignan po natin ang Manila Water, MWC. Now, I mentioned in our Gram periodicals na I was actually surprised na people expected na dahil na-approve yung 25-year franchise nila, dapat to the moon na. I think that was already priced in, no? Plus, I don't think it was much of a surprise kasi nga, naging si Razon na yung controlling ownership, diba? So, I don't think wala namang na may suspense na, uy, pwede bang hindi mabigyan ng franchise or something. So, there wasn't a lot of speculation and I think, again, as I mentioned, na priced in na siya. For now, we are consolidating within this wide range from 23.10 to 28 pesos, no? So obviously, it's a very tradable range, but marami siyang chop along the way, which makes it a bit harder for me to range trade even if I wanted to range trade this particular issue. Okay, so from here, what can we anticipate or what kind of scenarios can we form? Doon muna tayo sa bearish. Kung mabasag tong 23.10, then we're looking at possible dips to mga 20.85 to 20 pesos na area. And if that breaks, then maaaring balikan natin tong very clear na previous area of resistance na hindi pa siya nababalikan ng price. Diba we mentioned before na a lot of the times kapag nagkakaroon ng ganitong malaking upside na move, nababawi siya. Diba? Ito, medyo matagal na yung consolidation dito, so maybe hindi na niya babawiin. But if it does, hindi tayo magugulat kung kumain siya ng mas malalim kasi nga, ang laki nung inangat niya dito. Diba? Mabilis yung pag-angat, hindi marami yung nakasakay. So, odds are, if it pushes down, mabilis din yung pagbaksak. If it pushes down. However, kung tumaas tayo, mabasag natin tong 28, then what we're looking at as the next possible area of resistance is 30 na. Bakit 30? If you zoom out here, makita mo tong 30, siya yung nag-act as level of support dito sa taas. 'Di ba? Dito sa mga areas na to. So, hindi naagulat na if mabasag man natin yung 28, baka yan yung puntahan natin next. But for now, we are still ranging within this wider range. Again, if you want to take a risk, enter into a position early in hopes na tumuloy, mabasag yung 28, we go for 30, then that's on you. That's on whatever system that you want to use, no? Next, tignan po natin yung BSC. BSC, okay, so, it was ranging dito, di ba? Before, napag-usapan natin yan multiple times during this period. Then it broke out, tried to go higher. Ayaw niya, nauntog tayo dito sa white zone na to. Bakit tayo nauntog dito? Kasi area yan of previous consolidation. Di ba parang kanina sinasabi ko na mahirap kasi yung chop eh. Pagka pumupunta yung price sa ganitong maraming chop, usually, hindi ganon kabilis na mabasag yung area na yan. Kasi nga, maraming nag-participate dito, in equilibrium yung market dito, nagkakasundo yung buyers and sellers, kaya mas mahirap siyang basagin. Kung bumalik man dyan, since mas maraming participants, baka maraming gusto makalabas ng buhay, maraming gusto maka-exit ng break-even, and so on. So we came there, nag-conso sandali dito, push down, and now we are back to within this original range. So that's from 50 cents hanggang possibly around 67 cents, no? Now, saying that, again, you have to look at the bigger picture pa din. Sabi, range na pwede na i-trade. You have to think na, eto, nag-conso tayo, bumaba, nag-conso ulit. We tried to break above this consolidation, hindi kinaya, bumaba, nag-conso ulit. So ngayon, let's say na mabasag tayo to the upside, mabasag natin yung 59. Would it be an easy ride papuntang 67? Odds are, hindi rin. Kasi nag-conso rin tayo dito. It could, hindi naman natin alam anong gagawin ng price, hindi natin alam anong gagawin ng market. But for me, it might be a difficult trade to take. I would rather wait and see na kung mabasag niya yung upside, magko-form ba tayo ng bullish price action around this area and see if you can use that as a base to launch yourself up to the next level of resistance at 67 cents. If mabasag natin yung 67 cents, then baka mabalikan natin yung double top na naiwan dito sa taas. Okay? If sabihin naman natin, mabasag tayo to the downside, mabreak natin yung 50 cents, then we likely go deeper, going all the way back down sa 43.5. And if mabasag pa yon, then lower still into that area of consolidation right there. Right? And then finally, tignan po natin yung SCC. So itong SCC, it has been trying to carve out a possible, okay, I say possible, na low, no? 'Di ba, nag-high tayo, mabilis na move up, parang ganito, 'di ba? Ito yung sasabi natin, parang sa MWC. It was almost eaten up ng buo. Tapos now we're looking to see if we are carving a potential higher low. 'Di ba? In the big picture, are we carving out a potential higher low? And if we are, 'di ba? If we are carving out a potential higher low, lagi ako nalilito dyan. Kayo rin ba? Let me know in the comment section below. Lagi ako natatangkish dyan. Tagal ko nang ginagawa to eh. Okay, so based on that, we can again treat this as segments. If we can break above 25.3 next, our next likely target is around 27.15. And if we can break that, then we're looking for the possible gap fill all the way hanggang 29.5. And if we can break that, next possible is 31. However, if from here, sabihin natin na untog, nag-roll, nag-create tayo ng new low, mabasag natin tong lows na to, then baka medyo delikado na tayo kasi signs na ng textbook na start ng downtrend, meaning nag-high, low, lower high, tas nag-lower low na. Diba? So that's just something to watch out for dito sa SCC. If mabasag tong 19.48 na area, then price likely comes back to this area of previous consolidation. Again, if mabasag yan, then dito naman, and so on. Okay, for now, personally, kung ako tatanungin, am I bullish or bearish? Obviously, it's still looking a bit more bullish than bearish, if only because it is seemingly trying to carve out a higher low. But whether or not it does remains to be seen kasi hindi pa tapos yung structure. Alright? So guys, dito po nagtatapos yung video natin. I hope nakatulong po to sa inyo kahit papano. And as always guys, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Good luck and happy trading!